So this is our Micro Mini. It's the 2106 FBS, 19 foot long, and it doesn't have any kind of extractor above the bed, and we're going to need that because we're planning on doing boondocking, and we wanted to be able to not only extract air but actually blow it in as well. And I looked at what options are available, and apart from expensive units, which is the whole complete roof vent, that appeared to be all that was on offer. And I didn't want to get into that, one because of the expense, and secondly because it meant pulling out the roof vent, getting it all resealed, making sure you got it all watertight again, and it was just too much of a big job. I looked at various things. Computer fans were one suggested, didn't really do the job, and because we wanted to blow air in, the regular extractor fan, 6-inch extractor fan, wasn't going to work either. So I managed to find a 6-inch extractor fan on eBay that had a pre-wired forward and reverse switch. So I then set about trying to see how I was going to fit it, and the problems were twofold. Firstly, there's no mounting bracket in the roof vent, and secondly, there's no wiring provision. So here's what I did. I have actually already started it. I should have done the filming a little bit earlier, but I can pick up where I've got to so far. Okay, so here's the roof vent. I've taken off the surround, which was just 4 screws and 1 screw for the little turn knob that opens and closes the vent. I got a cheap little $1 bracket from Home Depot, and I've managed to make that work with the motor, and I've now mounted the motor on it. As you can see, it's solid wood all the way around. So just here we've got a 12-volt light, and what I was able to do is with a knife I was able to just prise the ceiling trim off, or just slightly, and thread the 2 wires underneath, and here they are poking out. Now unfortunately they're not long enough to make the connection, so I've now got to go away and find some 12-volt wires, and I'll be back with you. Okay, so here we are again. I got my 12-volt wire, could only get red, but I've heat shrink that on to get it extended, and just so I know which is which, I put a little black heat shrink on that one and a green one for the earth. No one's ever going to get in there apart from me, so I know which way around it is. Now the vent fan I've got ready to have for the switch. Ooh, there we go. It did have a square blanking hole. My switch is round, so I've just made a little round blanking plate, or sorry, a square blanking plate with a round hole, and I did that out of the remainder of the bracket I bought to actually mount the fan. So that was the bracket, and just used some shears. Okay, so it's all wired in. I actually decided to drill a little hole and put the wires through there because there were quite a few staples underneath there, and I was just worried it was going to pierce the wire. So this is it, if you can see it, and the moment of truth. Blowing, and that's that's extracting. It is a little noisy. It did say so on the reviews, but that doesn't really bother us too much because we kind of like the white noise. So I'm just going to go and put the vent cover back on and show you the finished thing. Okay, so the fan cover is installed. There's the little switch. It's extracting. And it's blowing, and it's actually not a bad little breeze. It's not perfect, but for a total of $21, it's not a bad solution for an extraction and a blower fan above our bed. So there you go. I hope that was of use to some people, and I appreciate you watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.